Do we have something? Are we live? Oh, I hope this is working. Maybe. I do not know. Uh, can you guys hear me? Are we good? I mean, I don't know. Ah, this is kind of frustrating. Okay. Really smooth. We're good. Oh man. I don't know what was going on. OBS was doing something. Doing something. Oh. Okay. So, man, that threw me off really bad. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I many apologies, many apologies. I don't know what happened. OBS just decided not to work. What's going on, young one? Greetings and salutes. Sorry again. I had a whole thing planned out with sharing my screen, and now I'm going through YouTube directly, and I don't know exactly how it works. So, yeah. Oh, this was frustrating. But anyway, so like I was saying, or trying to say earlier, unfortunately, we did not get the whole goal of hitting 200 subscribers before tonight's Talk and Tactical, so we are not adding the roadkill rags to the Shmug giveaway winners. Boo, sad pants. That's unfortunate. But it's okay. It's okay. Because if we get to 200 subscribers before April 1st, this is not an April Fool's prank. Blah, blah, blah. I will put my patches on sale. 2 for 12. Yay! So you can buy 2 of them and then give one to a friend and then tell them to subscribe to the channel. But yes. Also, I did a thing where I'm going to try to share my screen. Let's see what's going on. Window. Ooh. Nope, I'm not going to screw up my stream by doing that. But so I ordered a mystery box for the 200 subscriber goal. It is on the way. In this mystery box is one of 4 different pistols. This is coming from Fox Airsoft. It was $39.99 plus $10 for shipping, but you were promised a $50 airsoft pistol out of it, all the way up to a $150 high kappa. So I will get that box, then I will hang on to it and torture myself until I hit 200 subscribers, and then I will open it. Yeah, that's going to be a fun wait. So, that is on the way, and that is incoming. So I do have the unboxing on the way already for 200 subscribers, and it will sit and wait until we hit it. But anyway, so tonight we are here to talk about the airsoft budgets. how much money do you need, want, and or should put towards your airsoft arsenal? Or how much do you have and you would like to put towards your airsoft arsenal? Um, yeah, honestly, it's a daunting hobby. It is very expensive, especially if you don't know exactly what you're looking for. Um, if you do have a rough idea, it gets a little bit easier. Um, if you guys want, anybody who's in the stream, uh, I wish I could share my screen with you, but I don't want to screw it up because I don't know how it works through YouTube. But I will still do my best to explain where I'm shopping and numbers. If you would like to throw a budget at me and a couple other tidbits of ideas, and and I will try to walk you through how I would kind of put that together based on how I would budget build to try to fit within a number. uh, so I kind of wrote down a small list of like what I would classify as tiers of monetary start offs for like if you wanted to get into airsoft and whatnot. And I even started all the way down at $20. Bucks is like the bare minimum because you can get like a pretty decent spring that and kind of plank around with it and have a good old time. And I call that the gotta have it now price because you just want to pick one up and plink around the house, maybe do a little bit of target shooting. uh, but yeah, $20 you can get a decent little Springer. You can pick that up anywhere. I mean, also you gotta kind of think about shipping if you're ordering online as well. So yeah, that $20 can easily turn into anywhere between 20 and 40. Which would then bring us to the realistic next tier, which would be the I want to try it, but I don't know, which would be 50 to $75, where you can kind of pick up a CO2 pistol or a little gas, a cheap CO2, pretty much somewhere in that range, and you know, kind of get a better feel for the higher FPS and whatnots. And if it does have a blowback feature, maybe probably in the $50 to $75 range, most blowback is non-existent. So it's just like a CO2 planker. Uh, then I would go up to the next tier, which I would call the let's shoot targets, which would be the $75 to $100 range. Which in there you can start getting into gas blowback. You can kind of get some relatively cheap, nice-ish green gas based. I mean, maybe if you want to go in through using that budget and you know what you want to get, you can do like the box deals and stuff where they will send you a random pre-tested, it's just an open box, but it's used. 75 to $100. Nice little airsoft pistol is usually somewhere in there. All right. Moving on up the list though is when we start getting a little serious in the budget area. That's when we're getting the what I call the I'm gonna play airsoft, which is $100 to $150 range. In there, you can get a range of any nice, actual, really nice gas blowback, CO2 and or green gas pistols, or you can get a pretty decent AEG, like what is it? Specna Arms has one for like $135 starting, and it comes with indoor spring, outdoor spring, and it's decent polymer construction. $135, and that's in that range of 1 to 150. But keeping that in mind, that also gives you a little extra wiggle room to like pick up a battery and charger too. Because unless it comes with one, which I'm not sure. It could. But also, you want to pick up a separate charger anyway when you're getting into the AEG world, because the ones that usually come in the box are trash. They're not smart chargers. Always want to invest in a smart charger when you're getting into the AEG world. So in your budget of $100 to $150, yes, your AEG rifle may be a little bit on the cheaper side, but you're going to have a decent battery charger for batteries. So kind of stick in that realm. And they do have starter packs and stuff that you can buy through different websites that are still inside of that range. That also works. All right. And then moving up the list is what would be I call the start a loadout, where that's $150 to $200, where you're going to actually like seriously think about buying a decent AEG and really be serious about it at that price point. And then that can just start rolling into the what I call the Let's Get Dangerous, which is $250, where you're really going to buy a solid set, or you're going to split it into get a sidearm and primary. And then above that is what I just pretty much would call anything above 250 is what I would consider, with no better words, I'm playing fucking airsoft. Because if you're gonna spend $250 to $300, you're serious about getting into the hobby. So, and don't forget to like the stream, everybody. But yeah, when you're getting into the what I said, the $150 to $200 range, you can easily do that with buying like the cheaper Specna arms, getting like a decent battery charger for it, and then you can use the rest of the funds up to like the $200. You can even pick up a pretty decent and affordable plate carrier at that point. So you can carry extra mags and whatnot, or just start building it out, or you can just use that up to get a decent primary and maybe a sling. So then you're able to move and be on the field. Budget is pretty much everything when it comes to airsoft. You're only limited by it in as much as you can throw at. I personally, when I go shopping for airsoft stuff, is outside of looking at reviews on different brands and models, I pretty much pull up what I'm looking for and then just scroll to the top, change to price, cheapest to most expensive, and I roll down the list. It's just because I do everything based on a tight budget myself, so makes it easy. But I mean, what would be your guys' budget? I mean, or are you saving up for a specific budget for you to build out your kit some more? Or are you just waiting for that one specific item? Oh. I gotta do the thing. Gotta do the thing. Got to do the thing. Stop it. Stop it with the pop-ups. I don't understand the pop-ups. Paste, drop the Discord link. Not sure if I want an ARP 9556 V2 or not. What I've seen on those, I mean, they're pretty good. I wouldn't mind adding one of those in my collection. I mean, ARP. Do. Make sure I got that one right. Well, okay. Let's see, which one is this? Since you play outside, which one? How short is this one? What is the barrel difference? 5 inch. Okay, so what I would recommend with the ARP 556 is go for since you play mainly outside, go for the 7-inch. The 7-inch should be fine. Your range shouldn't be an issue. It really shouldn't. I mean, unless you're trying to stake at range and you're going for those longer distance shots, then maybe. But if you're kind of getting in and flanking in your outdoor stuff or doing stuff like that's probably within 50 to 75 feet, if you get the 9-inch ARP 556 or the 7-inch, I mean, you should be fine. Otherwise, you should be able to either get a longer barrel for it or upgrade it, just depending on what you want to do with it. Yeah, planking in the backyard. I am I am pretty much stuck to that myself. What is it? How many days? Oh, yeah. Like 2 more weeks until opening day at my airsoft field. So I am impatiently waiting and planking in the garage. That's what I've been doing. And slowly getting more things to build the kit out. Like I got what is it? I got a new setup for the plate carrier on the way where it's just mag pouches up front, so I can just quick switch it out. And yeah, more mags and stuff like that. What else did I get? I got something else. I don't remember. It's on the way. But yeah, I mean, I would pretty much say like currently for my budget when it comes to airsoft is anytime I've been making any purchases, it's been anywhere between the $100 max range, honestly, because of just sticking with mystery boxes currently. I kind of got a good setup right now. I do want to branch out and I am saving up more. Obviously, this is an expensive hobby to get into, especially when it comes to also traveling to go to play airsoft as well. But we will conquer these hurdles and then we'll bring you gameplay, which is coming in 2 weeks. Speaking of which, in 2 weeks' time, I will be going to Central City Airsoft as long as the rain does not do anything nasty. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But I will get as much footage as I can. Is the max hop up really worth it? Okay. So good question. Good question, young one. so far in my experience since I've installed my Max Hop Up, um, I love that thing. It is wholly worth it. Wholly worth it. Um, Air Seal's better. I don't have a chrono, so I haven't been able to test it, but in the instructions when you're installing it, it does state that warning, you may increase 10 to 15 FPS because it tightens the air seal. Which is awesome. I I haven't really had to turn the hop up too much on, honestly, which is really cool. Um, and it has a BB catch system, so you don't drop BBs when you drop your mags, which is super cool. Also, it has the setup and capability of putting in the tracer unit internally, so you can buy one of those internal tracer units and put it on the side of that, and it'll function. Um, yeah, it's so far I would say 100% worth it. Just make sure that you buy all the right one for the right AEG for it. Also, there is nozzle clearance specifications for it. Fortunately, the one I got, um, Team Shadow did a fantastic job because I told them exactly what I had. And yeah, it fit perfectly with the nozzle. And it works like a dream. Like, oh, it's so smooth. So smooth. I would definitely recommend a Max Hop Up unit. Totally. Oh, and Jason. Luckily, my field's year round. Oh, there's a field up in Minnesota, up north for me, but it's like 3 hours away, and they do year round. But snow, I don't wanna. It's just no. um, but also I understand the question of really asking if the Max Hop Up is worth it, considering the price of those things. Because the one that I got out of the mystery box, I looked it up, and that thing's $90. It's an expensive upgrade. Buckings, okay, buckings are kind of a weird, complicated thing. It's not by barrel length. It's kind of usually about like what BB weight you're using and temperature to a point. If you use a stiffer one, it'll work better in colder weathers, which is like higher numbers, so like 60, 70, and 80. Uh, so 70 is stiffer than a 60, 80 is stiffer than a 70. Um, but yeah, like a 70-degree bucking, like the unicorn bucking I have in mine, which I have a 70-degree, it works best with BB weight range from 2 O's to like 3 2's. Like an 80-degree bucking works best with like up to like 4 3's, I believe. Um, it's something I've kind of done my research on and looked at. Like I still have a hard time explaining it. But it's not by barrel length. It's pretty much by BB weight you're using or like temperature. It just all sorts of different little factors play into buckings. It's a weird science thing. But if what I would recommend is if you run like me, I'm gonna use I primarily am gonna be using like 3 O's to 3 2's max or like 2 5's mins for minimums. Um, I'm gonna just run a 70-degree bucking for that because that'll work all the way up to 3 2's perfectly fine. If that helps. So yeah, if you do outdoor stuff, I'd for sure just rock a 70. That's probably where I would give suggestion of if you're gonna change out your bucking, just stick with a 70-degree. You should be set. Unless you're doing sniping, then go up to an 80-degree. Just so the heavier BBs can actually get that backspin you need. And you don't have to max out your hop up either if you get the right bucking in. If that answered your question, young one. Oh, Stitch just got home. Sweet. Yeah. Good. Glad to help. And the cool thing is like buckings are only like between like $7 and $10 each. I think mine was like $9. I got mine from Airsoft GI, and that unicorn bucking is really nice. Really nice. Just make sure that when you're installing it, you pay attention to how everything goes in and out, or you have a tech do it for you. There is a groove in the bucking to line up properly on the barrel, so, and they do tear easily, so also be careful with that. But if you're gonna, like, eventually with my rifle, I think I'm gonna put probably either Perun or a Nebula MOSFET in mine. I've thought about putting in a gate, but I don't know. I just want the trigger adjustments, pretty much. Maybe a micro switch. I like tinkering. What do we got? 4 likes and 4 people. That's awesome. Oh. I was gonna say, because we didn't hit the goal of hitting 200 subscribers before we started the stream tonight, and we didn't add the roadkill rags. Hello, Kelly and Stitch. Greetings and salutes. Thank you for joining, even though, you missed the exciting parts at the beginning where OBS messed up and I had to restart the stream and have all sorts of issues. You guys missed the stupid technology. Yeah, dough indeed. But not only if we hit the goal of 200 subscribers by the 1st, will I put the patches on sale from the 1st to the 8th, 2 for $12. But I will then also add the roadkill rags into the Shemag giveaway. So let's get to 200 subscribers by April 1st, and I'll add roadkill rags to the Shemag giveaway still. And then I'll put the patches on sale 2 for $12. Then you can give one to a friend. Stitches on the keys and Haley's on her. Nice. Tag team. No, I am not gonna say just kidding. Not at all. I know how it might go. I'm not gonna April Fools you guys. No. Not just kidding. 200 subscribers by the 1st, patches go on sale, and I'll add the roadkill rags to the Shemag giveaway. Not a joke. Yeah. I'm just gonna be clear about that. Not a joke. As much as that kind of would be funny, it would be mean. But yeah. So let's try to get that subscriber count. Because we didn't even get one from when I put up that short explaining to add the stuff. It kind of made me sad. 2 max hop up, both are great. Yeah. I tell you what, if it's one thing that those max hop ups, if it's one thing that the max hop ups give you that is just worth the money alone, is the BB catch system. I just love not dropping like 2 or 3 BBs when I pull my magazine out anymore. That is the best thing alone, because that's like 3 to 5 cents depending on what brand you buy. See it in oh, you went and saw it in IMAX? You saw John Wick in IMAX. I'm now jealous. I am now jealous. I just so you know, Stitch and Kaylee, Monday I will be going to see John Wick 4. Monday night I will be going to see John Wick 4 with a couple of friends. That is currently the plan. So, I don't have We have an IMAX here, but it's like 2 hours away, and I don't know if they're actually doing John Wick. But I'm just going to my local theater. What's going on, Cutter? Avoiding the Wick trailers? I I'm also a massive fan of Donnie Yen. That dude is an amazing martial artist, and I'm super glad that he's in that movie. I'm excited to see it. But Monday I will go see it. Um Also, while we're doing some announcements and things, I have put up the polls on the interwebs and whatnots. Worked on 2 guns today. Awesome. Awesome. I hope they're more of your amazing, beautiful builds. That's is what you do, Cutter. You are amazing at that. But the poll, I am gonna officially just like call it. I put up the poll about streaming Dead Island 2. Well, like I think there was like 1 or 2 people that voted meh. Well, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it when it comes out. Dead Island 2 releases on April 21st, and I will put it under the new section of Squirrely Nuts Airsoft. That will be just because the game is excessively violent. Specifically, I'm going to title it Mature Content Gaming with Squirrely. And I will, I don't know what day I will stream the Dead Island 2 stuff on, but I'll get something figured out and work around my schedule some more. And we'll play through that together. We'll do the whole story with you guys. Character creation on. And then maybe we'll do another game like Resident Evil 4 when I'm done with Dead Island 2. Leisure Suit Larry mature. No, it's just because Dead Island 2 is excessively gory and there's a lot of dismembering and things like that. And I know YouTube doesn't like that anyway. Plus, I'm not monetized, so it's not a big issue on that front. But I would just like to put that in the title just so people are warned in advance. Also, I do cuss a lot when I game, and yeah, it just happens. So, but if the gaming side of this kind of goes, I might just do some more streaming with it. But yeah, if we get a good response from doing Dead Island 2, I might do Resident Evil 4 remake for you guys. I mean, expand my nerdery with this. Why not? It's worth the theater run. Yeah, that's why I'm going to go see it in the theater. And plus, it's the last John Wick movie for a while. Jason, you should just go see it in the theater. I mean, Keanu Reeves has already said in interviews that he's done with John Wick for a while, which I don't blame him. He's been doing it repeatedly for a long time, and that's a very stunt-heavy movies. I mean, John Wick 4 was like, what, almost 3 hours long? And from what I heard from other interviews and stuff, the original cut was like almost 5 hours. Sweet, Cutter's going to do lives. So, ooh, that's awesome. Ballerina coming out soon, too. Nice. Yeah, I heard about that. I don't know if I'm going to see it. I'm just a big Keanu Reeves fan, primarily. I like what he's doing with John Wick. And I need to finish the story. Sweet. I'm excited, Cutter. I will watch your lives for sure. I will try to my best to show up to those. Yeah, it's the chick from John Wick 3 that they're going to do a spin-off of, apparently. I mean, oh, here you guys go. If we're on the movie subject, why not? Check out the movie trailer for the flick called Sisu, Sisu. That movie looks really good. It's a World War II flick, but it's made by the people. I believe it's the producers who did the John Wick franchise that is making this one. It looks really good. It's a World War II era movie. Terms and words not to say. I mean, Yeah, yeah. It's a minefield. It really is. I kind of just try my best. I really do. If I say things I'm not supposed to, I mean, uh, I can look through my analytics, man, and tell you I'm pretty for sure I'm partially shadow banned already. I've done my best to try to put things in. I just because I didn't take the time to edit my videos and put disclaimers and things, and I kind of do this raw and off the cuff anyway. Um, but yeah, it's kind of annoying. I just mentally make notes and do what I can. Watch what I say. Try not to do too many fucks, you know. But I do my best to make sure things are in the titles, listed out, try to use the proper terminology, refer to things as, anytime I say rifle, it's AEG immediately following or replica, things like that. All my reviews, that's why the titles are Squirrely's replica review. So, it's in the title if I ever need it. Block pistols and stuff. The Discord made my phone buzz. Block pistols instead of Glock pistols. Yeah. I think actually Glock is acceptable. I'm not sure. I know there are certain site names that are not. Like the A. Yeah. But it's just like specific AEG models, I know. That you can't say their names. I don't know why. There are certain sites that have copyrighted names that you can't use. Apparently, Multiglam. Notice how I changed that. You can't say the actual way of saying that. I don't know why. I guess it's a army thing, maybe. Who knows? But yeah, it is what it is. This is the budget thing is meh. Can't share my screen. Couldn't do what I wanted with it. Oh, and I forgot to mention with that mystery box that I got. Just to let y'all know, yeah, it's gonna sit here until I hit 200 subscribers, unopened, unknowing which pistol I get out of this pistol mystery box from Fox Airsoft. But I will tell you this: if it's not the high kappa, I will be giving it away to somebody. Yeah, I'm just gonna give it away because I won't. Yeah, I only want the high kappa out of it, and it's worth the shot. But I figured somebody else would probably be able to use it. If let me pull it up. I'll read off to you what they possibly are. Found this thing. Where'd you go? Okay, I mentioned this earlier in the stream. Oh, this is the Fox Airsoft Pistol Mystery Pack. Okay, it's $39.99, and they promise at least a. Whew. Yeah, unopened box is going to drive me nuts. It's going to drive me insane. I do not, unfortunately, I bought this in plans for doing this for the 200 subscriber goal. So I cannot get any swag packs for the Pick Viper. I would love to. But with this Fox Airsoft mystery pistol pack or pistol mystery pack, you're promised at least a $50 value. It's either one of 4 pistols that you're guaranteed to get one of these. a Bursa Thunder 9, a Steyr M9A1, a Bursa BP9C blowback, and a K&L high kappa. I'm going for the high kappa for myself. But if I get any of the other ones, I'll do a giveaway. We'll give it away. And then somebody can have a nice new pistol and whatever little accessories that come with it, depending on what it is. But if it's the high kappa, oh, that's what I'm after. That is what I'm after. Because also one of those pistols shoots at like 400 to 450 FPS, and it's a CO2 pistol. And yeah, no thanks. I can't use that around my here, so somebody else can. Yeah, can't blame me. Thanks. Glad you understand, Jason. But yeah, either way, at 200 subscribers, I will open the box and torture myself until I hit 200 subscribers, because this thing's going to probably be here by like Wednesday. But yeah, if it's not the high kappa, I will give that pistola away. Yay! And somebody else will enjoy it, because I don't need any of those other three. I really don't. Somebody else can enjoy it though. But yeah, it's and since we're on the subject tonight, supposed to be, of budgets, with that mystery box, spending after shipping, it was $50. Regardless, you're getting your money back. And I did look up the prices of those pistols individually, and regardless, those replica pistol pews, the cheapest one is $50 on its own. And they said they're probably going to send you some extra goodies, which Fox normally, when they send you a nifty airsoft pew, they will send you like CO2, so that way out of the box, you can use it. Which, good on them. That's a good thing to do. That's like the only complaint I would have about mystery boxes. Like if they send you an AEG, but there's no battery to go with it, why? That's just me. But yeah, decent value, worth the $50. And yeah. I really wish tonight did not go the way it did with the beginning with OBS. I cannot apologize enough. I am sorry. That was unnecessary. It ruined the pace of the evening. I was all ready to go. But yeah, guys. And let's not forget, in the goals for the channel, 1,000 subscribers, $150,000 community mystery box truck giveaway. Less than there. Oh, good. Yes. Yeah, 1,000 subscribers, the ultimate goal. So we can set up that GoFundMe for the community $150,000 mystery truck giveaway, where I will set up a GoFundMe account, have the community funded, buy a mystery box truck from Airsoft GI, and give the whole thing away. Ultimate goal for the channel. But until then, let's get to 200 before the first. I'll add roadkill rags to the Shemag giveaway. And then I will put the patches on sale from the 1st to the 8th, 2, 4, 12. Let's get those numbers up there, guys. And also, I think for next week's Talking Tactical, I think we might just get together and I want to win the lottery and buy the truck. Driving around the fields all over the country and give stuff away. Right? I think we've had the chat about the truck multiple times, and I'm going to keep talking about the truck over and over again. I mean, Cutter, I had that conversation, and I believe I told the story in the stream about 1,000. Like I would But back during the $1 billion lottery thing, I would have bought a couple, and then what Jason was doing, I would have built a store and used it as inventory. But I want to bring the community together, and I'll actually get one, see what it looks like, and I want to give it all away to you guys. So check out the channel. I do have the videos up on there for the basic rule breakdown for when we hit 1,000 subscribers on what that giveaway is going to be and what it's going to do, how it's going to work. So check out the videos, spread the word about the crazy guy that wants to give away $150,000 mystery box truck and get up to 1,000 subscribers. But like I said, let's get 200 first, guys. I hope we all had a little bit of fun and you learned a little bit about budgets, even though I kind of rushed through it a little bit and I couldn't do as much as I wanted to with sharing screen and showing how I would shop for stuff. That's really cool of you, Jason. That's awesome. I mean, if I got the truck for myself, yeah, there would be a handful of people that I would let pick out of that thing. But it's not for me, it's for you guys. So, but yeah, guys, like I was saying, I think for next week, we're just gonna do a sit down and chit chat because it'll be a week before game day on the 8th, and run you through a little bit of prep. When I hit game day, I'm gonna try to do as much footage as I can for you guys and bring it to you as quick as possible. I will actually try to edit that a little bit. You know, and Jason, I keep on wanting to try to tell this a little bit, but that right there in the chat, what Jason just said, if it wasn't for the community, I wouldn't have any of the guns or the experience I have. That right there is why I want to do the giveaway with the mystery box truck. That statement. If it wasn't for this community, I wouldn't have been inspired to actually start doing this. I wouldn't have been inspired to want to give away things and share this stuff with you guys. So please help me help you guys get to this goal, and we can all do this. Because I want to make more people like Jason there have that type of story. If it wasn't for this community. Exactly, Cutter. That's why I want to add these giveaway things and add goals so I can give more away to you guys. I want to make more of that statement happen. Do a patch trade? Yeah, I can totally do that, man. Get a hold of me on Discord and we can work that out. Here. I think the link's still there. I can totally take one out of the inventory for you. I'll do a patch trade with you, bud. Yeah, we'll work that out, buddy. Actually, I got a Grimlock picked one up, so I gotta send one out to him. I'll just make sure to yank that out and get the info from you and set that aside, and we'll get that done. There is a potential in the works for somebody has reached out to me who wants to buy some patches potentially and maybe give some away on the Discord and channel and whatnot. So maybe that will happen. We'll see. But no, with is OBS video still hiccuping? I am not sure. I am actually using YouTube Direct right now. So just to make it, yeah. But Like Jason, you hit me with the feels with that statement, bud, and I had to get that out. But yeah, I want to make more of that statement happen. If it wasn't for this community, I wouldn't have like it. You guys keep making me want to do this. So, but with next week's video is going to be kind of like what I'm going to do for prep, for game day, and kind of going to do a AMA. You know, just ask me questions and whatnot. You know, give the story on why I got back into this outside of the community being as amazing as it is. And you guys can pick my brain if you like. Might be our connection, but every now and then. I mean, our internet here in town has been kind of iffy the last couple of days in spots from what I've heard, so it could be that. But yeah, next week we'll kind of do a AMA, chit chat, and game prep type stuff. But yeah, guys, spread the word. Let's get to that 200 subscribers so I can put the patches on sale. And then add these roadkill rags, which with the roadkill rags, I'm thinking I might get a limited run of these and give a few away. So anyway, we'll see. We'll see. But let's get to that 200 subscribers first. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna have to say for this evening, good night. Thank you for joining the stream. If it was your first time, thank you for joining me again. And never forget, yeah, Ted Rex. Never forget your battle cry, guys. Nee.